Hey everyone, Shadowwraith back again, this time with a hunter guide on completing the Master Nightmare Hunt Fear solo for the Pinnacle drop. Recommend doing Fear because Phogoth, the final boss, is probably the easiest. We're running Night Stalker Bottom Tree Way of the Pathfinder for Invis, Witherhoard for the sustained damage that it does, Ikelos Shotgun version 2 for solar shields, and Interference 6 for arc shields. These aren't optimal weapons, these are just weapons that I think everyone will have. And then we're running Oppressive Darkness from the Artifact mod. As far as armor, I'd recommend Wormhusk Crown for the bump to health when you dodge. Then we have Protective Light, Global Reach, Hive Barrier, and Oppressive Darkness, as I mentioned. The Hive mods are helpful here, but they're not necessary. And because Attrition is running, which greatly impairs the recovery rate, that's why I recommend using Wormhusk Crown so that you can get a little bit of health when you dodge. The overall strat is going to be try to sticky the nightmares with Witherhoard, and then you can just go invis and dodge. Again, you can see I got a little bit of health back. And then we're skipping all of the champions. We're just trying to get the clear to get the Pinnacle weapon. And apparently my hunter can't fit through that gap. A couple notes on the overall strike. Pretty much all you're going to run into is solar and arc shields. And because you can invis up to things, we can skip most of the ads in the different areas. You can do some clearance if you want to try to do it a little more safely, but the goal is just to kill the nightmares, open the next door, and keep moving. So in this case, I just drop a couple Witherhoard on the ground, and then I'm going to try to invis up and sticky this nightmare with Witherhoard. But I missed. Then we really have to avoid this unstoppable champion. Fine, they got the sticky on him that time. Champion is running around, so I jump around the back. And then there's one more nightmare. So I just have to figure out where he's at. There he is. Sticky him, pull out a shotgun just to kill him a little quicker. And there we go. And then you'll see the global reach coming because an Ikelos weapon counts as a 7 Seraph weapon. I get a Warmind Salve from killing him with a shotgun. Or in this case, like I had the shotgun out when Witherhoard killed him, and for some reason that counts as well. And I have another build video that kind of talks through that. Here, I want to take out this ogre just because he's a pain and will kill you really fast. But now the goal is just to kill these two nightmares, so I sticky this guy and then drop back a little bit. And then I want to invis up to kill this other one. And he starts running backwards. So I make it to him, dodge to get my invis back. And I think I missed that sticky as well because he stepped to the side. So I sticky him there. And then invis, he dies to Witherhoard, and then dodge to get my invis back, and then that opens up the door, so I keep running. And I'm jumping here so that the champion can't get a lock on me with his arc boomer gun. Coming into this next area, there's only one nightmare that you have to kill, and he's generally up here on the left side. So in this case, he's standing there on the stairs. I'm not sure how that didn't stick him. Apparently my aim was just a little bit off. And he usually climbs the stairs on the left there. You can see he starts shooting at me. Again, getting that bump to health is really helpful from Wormhusk Crown. Sticky him. Just wait for him to burn out now. Drop another one on the floor just to make it a little quicker. And door is open. Alright, this next area is a little bit of a challenge because there's a wizard who has a solar shield, and the wizard just absolutely destroys you if you run straight up to it. So I take it a little more carefully, try to invis up and kill the shield with a shotgun. But you can see I have to clear out some of the ads before I'm able to safely attack the wizard because there's just so much around here. So I go ahead and pop my super here, just get some initial clearance and some tethers in place. And then I invis. I was hoping to get to the wizard, and then the wizard retreated way back. So I was like, you know what? I'm not worth running into the middle of everything. Drop a Witherhoard. That takes down the Acolytes. I'm still trying to figure out where the wizard ended up, because I don't want to jump down here and have the wizard re-advance and then just like zap me to death. Fire Witherhoard from longer range to try to take out a couple of these adds. And then now I have to deal with this wizard. Alright, so I was initially going to approach there, but there were too many people around again. This is not a great spot, so I retreat back a little bit. Alright, now that she's kind of on her own, jump in with a shotgun, and then fire grenade. Now she's finishable, so I don't have to worry about the shield. And again, I dodge just to get the little bump to health. Unfortunately, I did use my Invis, so now I don't have Invis. But one nice thing about Bottom Tree Hunter is you can throw your grenade, and if an enemy stands in it, it'll regen your smoke bomb, so you can see the ad steps into it and boom, my smoke bomb's back. Run up, finish the wizard, finish the nightmare. And then I know there's a ogre who steps around the corner up here, so I'm trying to watch for him. And then once he pops out, I just unload some heavy. And ogre goes down. Now there should be 2 more nightmares around here. I just have to find them. There's one. And I actually thought this sniper behind me had burned out in the Witherhoard, but somehow he survived. So I punch him just to proc the trench barrel on the shotgun. Snag last bit of ammo before going for the final nightmare, which is usually hiding back in the hallway behind the champion. And then I invis here to get past the champion. And there's the nightmare. So I sticky him with Witherhoard and pull out shotgun to take out these guys. And the Acolyte dies, opening the door, and I'm able to just run into the boss area. Now the best thing about Phogoth is you can just jump up on the platform here on the right side of the arena. And this is very safe because you can crouch and Phogoth isn't able to hit you. And the ads just kind of jump up and are confused. So I throw my grenade there to proc Oppressive Darkness, and then I drop Witherhoard on the ground. And I try to sticky him with one so that he's double ticking. And then you can just drop a Witherhoard on the edge there. You can see the ads once they get up here are a little confused. They're like, oh, I don't know. Do I want to hit this guy? No, you don't want to hit me. Just stay over there by the edge. Thank you. Alright, now I can finish damaging Phogoth that we've dealt with some of the nightmares and the other ads. Once he gets to a certain level of health, the Thrall will be solar shielded. So that's why we're running the solar shotgun. And then Interference 6 for these Arc Knights. Again, they jump up, you just kind of like stick next to the wall and they'll just kind of stand there and look at you. If you get too close, they'll try to hit you. Finish taking them out and then go back to Phogoth. And then I have so many heavy drops on the ground now, I'm like, okay, I might as well just use some of this ammo to damage him. Again, you can see when you're up here standing against the wall, he can't really shoot you, but you can shoot over the edge and hit him. And then more ads are hopping up now, so pull out Witherhoard, drop it again. And then I use a smoke bomb there to get grenade energy back. Toss a nade. Wait for them to die in the Witherhoard. Alright, we're in pretty good shape. We've got a ton of ammo. That was the last nightmare to unlock him. And then you can see now the Thrall have solar shields. So again, the Ikelos shotgun makes quick work of them. And then, because I'm void empowered from all of the orbs, I can actually crouch to go invisible now, which is kind of fun, due to Solstice of Heroes. It doesn't really help me up here because they don't really attack me anyway, but yeah, nice perk. Finish one nightmare, finish the second nightmare, drop another Witherhoard. These two guys, like, since they don't attack, I can just leave them and finish damaging Phogoth now. I think they're pretty friendly, right? Like, they're just sitting there looking at me like, oh, what's this guy doing? And there we go. Phogoth complete. This is not a very difficult nightmare hunt. Very doable solo. So hopefully this video guide was helpful and you enjoyed it, and best of luck getting your Pinnacle. And if you found a different strat that works really well too, feel free to drop it in the comments below. Would love to hear. Thanks.